Hello, everybody. This is Jordan Skirmish's official YouTube channel, and I want to give you a semi-mini analysis about the war going on in the Middle East in this last week. As you know, the United States-Israel Iran conflict in 2000 represents a major escalation of long-standing tension in the Middle East. They are began after joint USA and Israeli strikes on Iranian military and nuclear facilities in late February 2026, aimed at weakening Iran's nuclear program and military capabilities. Iran responded with missile and drone attacks on Israel and USA military bases in the region, as you know, widening the conflict and raising fears of a broader regional war. When we look at the main causes, the first one is that Iran's nuclear program. Israel and the US argue Iran could develop nuclear weapons. As a reason, the second main cause is regional power rivalry. As you know, Iran supports armed groups opposed to Israel across the Middle East. These are, as you know, the main causes of this conflict. The other causes are related to security concern. Israel sees Iran as uh, Earth's enemy for so long period of time. So these are the main cause for this conflict. And again, Iran's nuclear program is also concerned as the main cause of this specific conflict. Israel and the US argue Iran could not develop nuclear weapons in this region because it is very dangerous for the existential of Israeli and other nations in the Middle East. Again, when we come to this security concern, Israel sees Iran as an existential threat to its national security. These tensions have been building for decades since the 1979 Iranian Revolution, which turned Iran into a strong opponent of the US and Israel. Again, when we see the military solution, large-scale air and missile strikes between the sides, Israel declared a national state of emergency and mobilized tens of thousands of reservists for this conflict. And again, Iranian retaliation target USA bases and regional allies. When we see the global impact of this specific war or conflict in the Middle East, the first one, energy, and we look at the energy and the economy concern straight to the Strait of Hormuz, a route for about 20% of global trade. Oil price rising and the financial market becoming volatile as a result of this specific conflict. So, risk of the conflict spreading across the Middle East, possible involvement of Iranian allies such as militias in Iraq, Syria, and Yemen is what we have to concern. And again, when we look at global politics, international division between countries supporting Israel, supporting Iran, or calling for de-escalation. Thank you very much for listening to this mini analytics of the Middle East or the USA, Israel, and Iran conflict of just happening in the Middle East for the last first week of this. And again, I will come back to by the same topics and brief analysis of this situation for future. Thank you so much.